time.
That was possibly the best comic book movie trailer I've ever seen. Definitely the most emotional. It's just so sad. Pretty much knowing that Professor X is gonna die and Wolverine might die, and it's Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart's last time playing those characters, and it's so sad. This trailer, the music, the tone, just everything. It was great, but at the same time, I felt like crying after watching it, but I can't stop watching it. So yeah, today gonna be giving you guys my thoughts on the Wolverine trailer. Well, the new Wolverine trailer. Well, new Logan trailer. It looks amazing. Love the trailer. Yeah, just so many questions. What I love about this trailer most is the fact that it asks all the right questions but gives you none of the answers. It's like, okay, so Professor X finds X-23, right? But how did he do that? Why are the Reavers after? Why does Wolverine really care? And how did Wolverine get back with Professor X? Like, how are they back in touch? I'm so confused about everything, but it's so perfect. And it's like, okay, they're in the desert. Now Wolverine's chasing these guys in the woods. What's going on? It's so perfect. Also, the Reavers are an excellent choice for the villains of this movie. If you don't know who they are, there's this group of just vicious cyborgs that want to kill Wolverine, and that's basically who they are. I think they are a great choice of villain. I think Boyd Holbrook is a great choice to play the leader of these guys. And yeah, I just can't wait. He looks badass, by the way. Boyd Holbrook, great actor. He looks badass in this. I love like the design they got for him, and like all the designs look great in this. But, like, I love the look of Logan. Old Professor X looks great, and yeah, just there's nothing bad I can say about this trailer. The only thing that worries me is the fact that I'm personally not a fan of X-23. If you like her, that's great, that's fine. To me, she's one of the most pointless characters in all of comics ever. It's just like, what if Wolverine was a girl and had foot claws? Wouldn't that be cool? It's like, no? Like, why? Why was this character created? There's no point. But anyways, back to the trailer. Everything just looks great. The Reavers, oh my gosh, I just want to see Wolverine tearing apart Reavers. It's going to be so great. This is actually similar to an Old Man Logan storyline we had this year from Jeff Lemire's like 3-issue storyline, something like that. Either way, it was a storyline to where Wolverine defended a little girl and a town from the Reavers, and this looks sort of like that. So yeah, I think that's great. If you want to read that, it's part of Jeff Lemire's Old Man Logan run. It's only like 3 issues. Definitely recommend it, and it's a good way to get acquainted with the Reavers in case you never heard of them prior to the movie coming out. I am a little disappointed that I didn't see any Lady Deathstrike since she's a prominent figure in the Reavers, but that's not like a deal breaker. Like, oh no, Lady Deathstrike, that's done. I would like to see her, but no, not 100% needed. And yeah, just this looks amazing. I love the fact that it seems like Wolverine, X-23, and Professor X are going to have this sort of little family dynamic, which is also going to make it so heartbreaking when Professor X dies, because at the end of the trailer, it looks like Wolverine is burying Professor X, possibly. It's like, no. Also, the thing that I find most intriguing about the trailer is at the beginning when Professor X asks Logan, "What did you do?" Now, the first part where he says Logan sounds like it was cut from something else, like someone else said it, or Professor X said it at a different time. Like, it doesn't sound like it goes with that sentence. Like, the way he said it just sounds kind of out of place. But either way, that to me seems like a question for whatever the massacre is in this movie. In case you guys did not read the Old Man Logan comic, the original one written by Mark Millar, it's a great comic. You definitely should. One of my favorite graphic novels. But anyways, in case you don't know what happened in that, Wolverine gets mind controlled. Well, not mind controlled, but he gets tricked by Mysterio into killing the X-Men, because Mysterio makes him think, oh, these are all bad guys, because Mysterio, you know, he's this guy that can cast illusions. So Wolverine sees, hey, that's a bad guy, I'll kill him. Turns out it's Cyclops. Whoops, he's dead. So yeah, that's what happens throughout that. He just goes and he kills all of the X-Men, and that sets him on this path to where he becomes a pacifist. He's a very different man, and so it seems like something huge happened to Wolverine, because from what we saw, that little script that James Mangold posted on his Twitter, he's now a drunk that he does that to like sort of dull the pain because his healing factor is slowed, which is also accurate to the comics, because in the comics, Old Man Logan's healing factor is not what it used to be. He can't heal as fast. He's still pretty good, but he's not as good as he once was. His healing factor is not that great anymore, and so that's cool to see, and to me will be like an interesting dynamic in the movie. And just, yeah, I can't wait for this movie, and I think them borrowing from Old Man Logan's perfect, and I think the Reavers are a perfect fit, and I think all the actors they got look amazing and are going to do great. And this movie is set up just perfectly to me to be one of the best superhero movies of all time. Also, it looks like it's on a smaller scale, which I am so happy with. I made a video talking about the problem with some comic movies, and to me, the problem is the fact that a lot of them are world events. X-Men has this problem, particularly in the fact that, and DC has inherited this problem with their first 3 movies, but anyways, X-Men had this problem, like, major in the fact that every single movie is a world level event except for like Deadpool. That was it. That's why Deadpool is such a refreshing change to me. The fact that it was a Deadpool centric event. It was just to affected him and the people in his life. It didn't affect the entire world. It wasn't like Apocalypse or anything like that. No, it just affected him. And so this Logan storyline looks like it's personal to Logan, and I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I'm really excited for what happens in this movie. I can't wait to see whatever the massacre is when he's like, Logan, what did you do? What did Logan do? Are they going to have him kill the X-Men? If so, like, what does that mean? What is this timeline? I don't know, but I've got so many questions, and I'm so happy to have all these questions. I think James Mangold will do a great job. I'm pretty certain that he will do fantastic. Like, I'm very confident in his ability as a director. This looks like a Western. He directed one of my favorite modern Westerns, which is 3:10 to Yuma. He's also a director that he's used to having an R rating. In the last Wolverine movie, he got censored down to a PG-13 rating. To me, that's really stupid to do with a director like this. Like, with, like, Fincher or Tarantino, you wouldn't be like, hey, you gotta make a PG-13 movie, because those directors are generally used to having an R rating, so it limits a director. So now, him having an R rating and being able to go all out, I think he'll do a fantastic job, and the movie's going to be great. Really hope so. If it sucks, that's just so disappointing, because it's Hugh Jackman's last time. This movie's got to be great. It looks amazing, and again, my only concern is X-23. Besides that, everything looks amazing. And even her, I think, will be an interesting character in this movie, seeing her and Logan bond, and I'm excited about that. I just hope they keep the movie Logan-centric, considering his name is in the title. It's Hugh Jackman's last time. I want Logan on screen at, like, all times. But yeah, can't wait to see what happens here. Wolverine finding the Reavers. It looks so good and so emotional. People are going to die, and it's just, I can't wait for this. Anyways, please let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite part of the trailer? Because I know if you have a pulse and you saw this trailer, you enjoyed it. I don't even need to ask if you guys liked the trailer. I know you did. So what part was your favorite? I want to know. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, cause I like the lonely vibe. But they'll never know, cause I'm always on the grind. And I live a lonely life, and I'm never getting stressed, cause I gotta stay